Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am taking you all along on my first full week as a full-time work from home mom. I'm super excited to share this journey with you all. It has definitely been an adjustment, which is why I'm just now posting this video. I think it's been about 3 months, almost going on 4, since I've been working full-time. So it has definitely been an adjustment. If you watched my last video, I landed a full-time work from home job with a company that focuses on Black maternal health, and it is a tech company. So super excited to share more about that and to share this journey with you all. Right now, this is the morning and this is actually my first day. So despite working full-time, we have been consistently still cooking breakfast in the morning. Hubby takes over the breakfast shift, which is super helpful for me because usually I am nursing the baby in the morning and getting dressed. So that's been very helpful. Thankfully, my husband has a generous paternity leave policy. He gets 12 weeks. So that's just a reminder. If you see a mom that looks like she's thriving and happy during her postpartum era, it's because she has help, guys. No one can do it alone. It really does take a village. One thing we have incorporated for our mornings is that we alternate. Some mornings we have tea and then other mornings we'll have smoothies. I've been able to do this because, like I said, my husband is able to help out in the kitchen. So I'm able to prepare some extra beverages for the kids some mornings. Mug of the day? What kind of mug do you have?
I have a Barbie mug, and it's a special kind of mug because it has B and you hold it like this.
What's your mug of the day, Lola?
That one is special.
See you at the farmer's market.
It's a mug.
Actually, that is special. My friend Miss Kimberly got that for me.
My mom's friend, Kimberly, I went to daughter. That video.
Judah, what's your mug of the day? Huh? Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Zion, let's see your mug. It's hot. We gotta wait for it to cool down a little bit more.
I'm not hot. It is hot, but not that hot.
This is my mug of the day. Nice art.
And it's pretty too.
So we have realized that cooking breakfast in the morning is a non-negotiable now for our family, especially since our kids are in school now. We can't always control what they eat at school, but we can control what they eat at home. We also noticed that once we started consistently having healthy breakfast, we also packed their lunches. They started to get sick significantly less. Usually my husband will make eggs, have breakfast meat, and then he'll have some fruit, cucumbers or tomatoes. He basically keeps it simple. He makes the same thing every day. But I think the omega-3s from the eggs, the fruit, and the veggies, I'm not sure what it is. Probably just, eating simple and eating at home has seemed to make a really big difference. Of course, this has resulted in less sleep for us, less time for us to sleep in the mornings, but I wouldn't trade it for the world, guys, because we have so many fruitful conversations in the morning. Sometimes we even have Bible lessons about life. We'll talk to them a lot about social skills, navigating different challenges and scenarios when they're at school. We also use this time to pour into the kids. So let's say if one of the kids did something great at school or if they accomplished a milestone, we will just cheer them on and highlight them. You can always catch Lola somewhere in the corner reading a book. After breakfast, I'm usually helping getting the kids together. They do ride the bus to school. It's like a 5-minute bus ride to school, and who am I, y'all, because I was the mom who said that my kids would never ride the bus. But then I had to realize they are not growing up in the same area that I grew up in, and we are in a much more, we're just in a different area. So they love riding the bus, they love the independence, and it's been great. I do not have to stay in that long car line, and we haven't had any issues, and it's 3 of them at the school, so it's been really cool for them to just look out for one another as well. It's really helpful that the bus comes pretty much in front of our house, and their bus driver is really great. The kids say he's strict, but I told them that I don't need their bus driver to be nice. I need him to be strict and to get them to school safely, and he has absolutely been doing that. So it is all good with me. Of course, there's always that one kid that gives you trouble getting dressed in the morning. Those 3 hours go by so fast. Baby is hungry again, so taking a nursing break. And Zion is all dressed for school. My husband is going to drop him off. And y'all, I promise he loves his school and his classmates and his teacher. He just gives us a hard time most mornings on getting dressed. He has gotten a little better. We noticed that if we get him dressed when his brother is getting dressed, we knock it out first thing in the morning, so we don't have to play this little game right before school. Alright y'all, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about working full-time as moms. First of all, my hat off to you moms who have worked full-time for years, because these past 3 months, it's been a transition for sure. I am so tired, and you all know that I have ran my business for the past 6 years, so I am used to working and momming, but it's different. I feel like because, you know, as a contractor, you do have a more flexible schedule. And although I still am a contractor, I am contracted to work 40 hours a week, which, you know, is a full-time job. So it literally just feels whenever I'm clocking out of my 9 to 5, I'm clocking into momming. So it's really just, I wake up and then I'm doing the morning shift. After that, I'm clocking into my 9 to 5, but I am very thankful that my role is very flexible. So usually after the kids leave, first I just exhale and just enjoy the silence. And then after that, I will clean up. I usually have this rule to clean my kitchen before going to bed, because I do not like waking up to a messy kitchen. Y'all, I have not been going by that rule, y'all. I've just been cleaning the kitchen in the morning because I'm usually so tired at night. Especially doing like different activities with the kids in the evening when they get home from school. By the time I've done like the nighttime routine and all of that, I'm not trying to wash any dishes. Every once in a while, like maybe if we have some leftovers and maybe the kids have eaten dinner earlier, I may be able to knock out dishes and clean the kitchen at night. But because we cook a lot, we eat at home a lot, we always have dishes. I'm washing dishes throughout the day, so we may have like a few extra left at night, and I just usually don't feel like washing the dishes. And oh my, for those of you who work outside of the home, I literally don't see how I could do that, because the home requires so much upkeep. And so because I do work from home, I am able to take breaks, clean here, clean there, and I'm very thankful for that. So hats off to you if you are a mom working outside of the home. I hope that you have some help, because it is very tiring. Because my job is pretty flexible, I usually have about 1.5 to 2 hours to log in for the day. So I just use that cleaning up, running some errands, doing things that I may need for the household.
Oh, it's already recording, so I just want to make sure. I'm like, I want you to be like, what's going on? Darling, you gotta run your errands. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll see you later. Well, whenever I see you. I know we both
So since it was my first day of work, I didn't really have too much to do. The onboarding meeting wasn't until like later that afternoon, and I had already read my onboarding documents, so I just reread my onboarding documents, and I also had to wait for my company laptop to be delivered as well because there was a delay, which was all good. It didn't really delay anything with my work. I just had to read documents on my personal computer. This is me just sitting and taking in the moment, guys. I've been doing this a lot. Like sometimes I'll just pause and I'll just reflect and really just soak the moment in. I'm so thankful you all saw my journey in job hunting, and I'm just so thankful to be able to do this and still just have the flexibility to be there for my kids.
Lola, do you know what Claudia and the new grill is?
It's probably in the kitchen.
Have you been reading it?
Yeah.
What?
Good job.
My husband is also a math tutor. He is a full-time engineer, but he does have a tutoring business on the side. So a lot of evenings he is tutoring up until sometimes 8 to 9 o'clock in the evening. A lot of times we will go out in the evening, whether it's a park, a library, or really just relaxing around the house doing some activities. I just do what I can to keep them busy. Some days I am a little tired after work, so going out just helps me to wake up.
And frogs have a croaking contest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7!
Yeah.
If we do go out for the evening, after our evening outing, we usually go home, have dinner, and then start our nighttime routine. I'm going to be showing some additional footage throughout the week. So my son had some sort of like Valentine box. They had to create their own boxes for Valentine's Day. I did not have the mental capacity to create anything from scratch. So I went on Amazon and I ordered this activity. So here we are doing it together. I am proud to say that I think I mentioned this earlier in the video, but despite working full time, we still have been cooking a lot of our meals in home, which is good because I don't want all of my hard-earned money just to go to eating out. So here I am making some banana bread. I do have a sweet tooth, so it always brings me joy to bake something here and there. One thing I am thankful for is that although I have been working full time now, I still make time to check in with family, check in with friends, even if it's just a quick phone call saying, hey, how are you doing? Just checking in. Community and family is very important to me. I really thrive by being connected to community, so I'm glad that I'm still able to nurture friendships. So as I shared with y'all, I cannot do it alone. I have a supportive husband. Also, my mother-in-law volunteered to pick up our son Zion whenever he finished half-day preschool. So that was super helpful during this transition of starting the full-time role. So I'm just thankful for family, for friends, and just for support all around. And I pray that every mom has that support. I know that it can be hard to ask for help, but it's so needed. This is on a Friday, wrapping up my first work week, which was really cool. Judah got invited to a party and Ava got invited to a party. They both were at the same venue, so that was a win for us. We could attend both of the parties at the same time, and I think the party rooms were just a couple of doors down from one another. Saturday mornings, we have training for the kids. Judah does boxing. Ava just started taking up boxing. She was doing tumbling before, but her tumbling season has ended. And Lola works on basketball training. Unfortunately, little Zion is too young to participate, but he enjoys just watching. Yeah, no, I love friends and family, so some Saturdays I'll just hit a friend up and say like, hey, what are you doing? Can I come over? So that's been really nice.
Okay, Mommy, I'm trying to get on.
You ready?
Yeah, no, not yet. I'm getting on.
All right, girl, I ain't gonna be in here too much.
Ready, set, go.
All right, y'all, that wraps up my first full week of work. Honestly, everything has been a blessing. Of course, it has had its challenges, but I'm so thankful, and I'm thankful for you all for continuing to tune in. See you next time.